Hi everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test, or just want to learn more about U.S. history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. In what month do we vote for president? November. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name 1 U.S. territory. Guam. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who was the first president? George Washington. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. We elect a president for how many years? 4. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. When was the Constitution written? (1787). There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War.